It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 30.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Bandy is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
And here's Jose Peraza. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
First baseman number 19, Joey Votto.
So striding in, Joey Votto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Oh my goodness, 3 in a row. Shaw has got it, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Anthony DeSclafani will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, he's got a sub-2 ERA. Sub-2. We're talking about changing the height of the mound. He's been so dominating. I mean, this is historical stuff. So I don't look for things to change. He's in such a great rhythm and a great groove right now. We'll see if we get another performance out of him like they've seen most of the year.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to a low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun. I mean, this guy was a .300 hitter last season. Clearly something's off for him right now, but I do think we'll see him change his fortune as time goes on. He's too good of a hitter to let this go on much longer.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. His career line against DeSclafani has seen him go 3 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, number 7.
Into the box, number 7. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. In there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We are still scoreless. Now batting, Adam Duvall. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Adam Duvall.
Back up the middle. And a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's gone 2 for 5. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on you.
Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Shaw is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Ryan Braun. He's been an interesting case. Played shortstop in college. When he first signed, they moved him to third, and then he learned the outfield. He's had to play on both the corners and a little bit of center field. The thing I like about him, he'll catch the ball and throw to the right base.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Santana moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Jesse Winkler.
So digging in now, Jesse Winkler comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and one.
That's off the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled to the left side. And now this is bobbled in left.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Tucker Barnhart.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. Lays off 1-0. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's gone 2 for 5. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Reds strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Ryan Braun now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Ryan Braun.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. hit on the ground out to short. Peraza takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
Standing in, Domingo Santana. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ball 1.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch missed. The throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Suarez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. At the plate, Anthony DeSclafani. 9-1-2 due up.
Anthony DeSclafani.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Arismendi Alcantara. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Striding in once again, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Travis Shaw. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping up to the plate, Chase Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
1-1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Now another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Grounded to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Braun is after it, and no one will track it down. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Perez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Digging in for his second at bat, Adam Duvall. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Scooter Gennett, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Weak roller right side, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian, and ready to start out the inning, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 7.
Now to the plate, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Standing in now, Jesse Winkler, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Tucker Barnhart down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Braun has it in his sights, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for Cincinnati, pitcher Anthony DeSclafani.
Ready for another chance? Anthony DeSclafani. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And look out. That might have got him right in the chest. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Striding into the box, Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Domingo Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Keon Broxton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch on the way. Right there for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. In for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck high fastball that time. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball. He's able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's Arismendi Alcantara. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Arismendi Alcantara.
Fouled back. Fastball called for strike 2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now here it comes. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Out of play. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound. In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about one pitch away. I mean, one good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Reds are down in order. Still no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Shaw. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 2-2 one more time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. The ball ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chase Anderson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. One and one. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Nope. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Peraza up the middle, and he'll throw against his body to first. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Ready once again, Scooter Gennett. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? To second for one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. He swings and grounds it to short. Villar gloves it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. None left for Cincinnati. We are still scoreless. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Villar.
First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
A 1 pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Peraza from shallow center. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
And the batter ruled out.
Digging in once again, number 7. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. That misses, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he takes ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. And that's over. 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he was looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still no score. Ready for another chance? Jesse Winkler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jesse Winkler.
Into the windup and the pitch. To third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Hit to short. VR has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher Anthony DeSclafani.
Scott Schebler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 43, Scott Schebler.
Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Tony Cingrani is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Tony Cingrani.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. He's taken him deep once. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Keon Broxton.
Digging in to try it again, Keon Broxton. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled, and oh, this is off the second base bag. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Jesus Aguilar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Jesus Aguilar.
Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Now a pickoff play at second, just keeping him close. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, runner's on his way to third. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Anderson.
Andrew Susak will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Andrew Susak.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
2 out with the man at first. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Settling in now, Hernan Perez. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two down, runners at first and second. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alcantara has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brewers forced to settle for one. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Brewers 1 and the Reds nothing. Jesus Aguilar will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Jesus Aguilar.
Corey Knebel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's Arizmendi Alcantara. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra innings.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down one. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Hamilton.
And here's Jose Peraza. And this one's in the dirt. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. This is skied out toward right. Santana has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Reds down to their final out now. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And that misses, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Now here it comes. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Number 10 for him on the year. And with it, the Reds have tied the ball game at 1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Tapped down the line. Scooped up, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. That'll set the stage for the bottom of the 9th. All even now at 1-1. Billy Hamilton will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 6.
Drew Storen comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 31, Drew Storen.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Bottom of the 9th inning, comes up with a big leadoff hit. Man, that is beautiful. Sets the inning up nice. Maybe we'll see a walk-off here, Matt.
Standing in now, number 7, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Villar heads for the plate, and the Brewers have done it. They'll walk off a winner.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Well, Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Corey Knebel claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.